Earth sign, what is going on with you? Just so you know, Friday this week, the noontime live Eastern time is your reading. So I will do a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo different spreads for each in that live. That's Friday. At noon. For others of you who have been asking about the Chiron and the North Node classes, all of that is available to you. If you want to click on the link below, you can join. Chiron is your wounded healer. We'll be teaching about what that is and how it appears in your life or how it can manifest in your life. And then the North Node is the work you're here to do. So please, those North Node is backed by popular demand. Chiron is new. It's a new request from folks. So if you like that, I have 2 different sessions. You can choose from one or the other. Okay, all in February. All right, let's see where we go. Earth signs, feel free to swap around the characters. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, whatever storyline wants to come out, that's the one that needs to be heard today. That's my intention. All right. Let's see where we go. Why? Why is this happening? Why are things like they are? Deep knowing. All of a sudden, it comes open to you and things change. So if you've been looking, it's almost like you've been looking for explanations in all the wrong places. You might be dealing with some kind of addiction or dealing with some kind of monkey mind, overthinking. You might be trying to, and this sounds like a bad word, but I don't really mean it that way. You might be trying to blame things because our brain tries to categorize things, tries to make sense of things, right? And if there really is, if the universe is really about like, let things be fluid and you don't have to know why all the time, but like later on you may be like, oh, wow, look at how that went down. That was a purpose. That was purposeful. Well, it's all purposeful. But sometimes you try to label things, right? I noticed that that's what happened really to like Twin Flame. This whole like trying to label it and you know, there's a body of information that's what it is and it needs to be like codified and that's what it is. I feel like things need to be more fluid and as we're moving out of the 20th century and the, you know, we're now definitely but we're very much engaged in the 21st century age of Aquarius that is opening up to us now. There's going to be just a different way of handling things. Things won't be so cut and dry, but things also won't be so concrete that they're immovable, right? It's rigid. So your deep knowing is opening up. Your intuition is opening up. And that's going to change a lot of your perspective on things. It's going to give you a different way of experiencing life. So whatever this change is that's about to happen, it's almost like you've moved from this earth energy into more of an air perspective on things. And it's not blowing away the way you used to think about things. It's adding to it, right? It's making it a richer experience, right? 7 of Swords underneath, 9 of Swords, all right? 10 of Wands. So this could open up your past to you. Why did I do things the way I did? Why was I so willing to take things on? Why did I run away from that? Why did I deal with that third party? Why, right? That's all opening up to you now. 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Wow. Temperance, dealing with a Sag here. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning with a Sag. Wow, look at that. Crossroads happening. Sag, Aries, a fire sign. Definitely. Okay, so I don't know why I wanted to get a... This is the clarifier of the 9 of Wands. That, even when you do, okay, even when you do open up to this new way of looking at things, more of an Aquarian mindset, more of a, you know, allowing for information to flow through you, and releasing yourself of your old mindsets, belief systems, things like that. And so it's like, wow, like it just gets opened up. in a very beautiful way so that things can change. You can actively manifest what you're trying to manifest. It was those belief systems that were kind of jamming up the works, okay? So things are starting to flow in, and I feel like you get to a new place, and then there is something that pops up that is about control. That definitely comes from an old space from you, okay, from deep within inside you. So as you're flowing with this for a while, and it's like, woo, that feels good. Okay, but I still want this to happen, and I still want this to happen, and I still want it to look like this, and I still, right? There's some kind of like container that you're wanting to create. There's some kind of experience. So it's like the shift from, back in the day, from a stick-built house, which is like a house built outside, and it's built, in the foundation, and then, different layers happen, as opposed to a house that's built in a, that's a prefab, right? That's something that's created in a factory before it's placed outside. And now there are homes that are on wheels, right? And that has been happening for a while. But now, like the van life experience, the, small homes, tiny homes, green homes, the unmoored from, the home is sort of like a turtle, like it's on your back kind of a thing. And then, so like, say you go through that process of like, okay, I moved from like, this very heavy existence into something lighter. Ooh, look at my carbon footprint, very much lighter. I'm going to do van life, but then I'm going to choose something that's really still in the old way. You got me? So it's like, all right, I'm going to do van life, but I'm going to choose like this really big motorhome that guzzles a lot of gas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So there's this brilliant shift, this lightness of being, and then something comes back around that's like, oh yeah, that's a little old school. That's a little old school. Okay, so it is a crossroads here, which is very kind of cool. And things are moving forward. And it's just like, you're sort of like looking at that going, you're able to recognize it now, though. You're able to be like, oh yeah, that's my old self. Okay. Like you see the new thing coming in. It's, actively, it could be a house. It could actually be moving into a house. And then there's like this trip back in time to the 1970s, right? Where, this is what we want. This is how it should look and everything like that. So it's momentary, but the opening up to your intuition does bring you through this path of like, why were things the way they were? And you're kind of looking at it like from a more enlightened perspective. All right. You're opening to your intuition. Come here, baby. And you're seeing things in a different way, right? This is stuff that used to happen all the time. There was sneaking around, there was lying, there was cheating, there was stuff that you find to be in low vibration now. Okay. And whatever it was, everybody makes mistakes. It's all good. All right. It's all good. Forgive yourself. It's all good. Okay. Mistakes are really lessons wrapped up in kind of a crappy brown paper bag. Okay. So as you start to see that your new lighter sense of being is bringing in some things that are really beautiful, you're starting to be like, well, hot shit, I'm going to keep doing this. Look at how amazing this is. Right? And so you could be dealing with a Sag or an Aries here. I get Sag, Aries, Pisces. Okay? And the universe keeps bringing you stuff, this lighter, new beginning in your life. Awesome. Let's clarify what this is. And then I'll clarify the Sag, Aries, and Pisces. So, all right. So this, yeah, venturing back in time. Okay. There's still, here's what you need to know about this. That's what I'm asking. You're still having some kind of memory or pain that has not been healed yet. I've seen that a couple times today. You're still stuck on an old love or stuck on an old thing that you still really wanted to create in your life, that never happened before. And so now that you're feeling this lightness of being, you're like, oh, maybe that person could come in now. Maybe I could do that. Maybe now. How about now? Right? Like, and I feel like that, if it's through the looking glass, right? If it's through the old mindset, then that's why this gets controlling and baggagey and all that kind of stuff. All right, so let's see. If you're dealing with a Sag, all right, if you're dealing with a Sag, Empress, Fool, Queen of Cups. I feel like if you're dealing with a Sag, this is a person who could have been a life partner for you, okay? There's Virgo and Tower. There was a third party situation here. If you're dealing with a Sag, it was third party, maybe with a water sign. Yeah, control, manipulation, Magician, don't like that at all. Queen of Swords, got to see a different future ahead. If you were dealing with a Sag, Lovers, Six of Wands. So I feel like this person, this Sag, has left the building in terms of this connection. They're moving forward. They could be moving forward with an air sign, the Sag. Aries, Gemini, I'm sorry, not Aries. Libra, Gemini. Gemini is pretty loud here, Aquarius. And I feel like that is fodder for more third party stuff. Like you might fall back into a third party because you're like, okay, well, this isn't going to work. They're moving forward with somebody else. I'm done with my water sign and I'm going to move into dealing with them again. But they're the one that has a person now. Okay. And so that's why it's old baggage. I see. Okay. Aries. Aries, if you're dealing with an Aries, Seven of Wands, and Eight of Swords, World. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Page of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so if you're dealing with an Aries, this person may have been, you might have gone in a relationship with someone who's very resistant, very, their mindsets are terrible about money, terrible about 3D expression of power, okay? And that's over, and now this person has like moved out of that, right? They've gotten what they wanted, okay? And there's some kind of little apology that goes along with this, and then ba-bam, right back into the 5 of Pentacles. All right, so if they were somebody, hi poo-poo, if they were somebody who had a really problem with money, they haven't fixed that yet. This is old baggage around money. Could be for you or for them, but I definitely see that this person is, when you get together with this person, that hasn't changed. Okay, even if you're like, wow, look at me, I've changed. If you're dealing with a Pisces, Ace of Cups, new beginning, ooh, Devil energy, 2 of Pentacles, Death, oh my goodness, Justice, King of Cups, one more, High Priestess. This is a relationship that's destined to be spiritual. Okay, I feel like right away, when there's a new opportunity, you guys go right into this. Obsession, darkness, okay, and toxicity, you know, over and over, monkey mind, over and over again, stuck in the same cycle. This is what needs to get balanced and transformed, okay? And a lot of it is about, because that relationship is supposed to be spiritual. It's not supposed to be physical. The physicality is what's screwing that up. Okay? Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue on with this. I'm going to do a deeper dive into this. That's what is going on with the other people. But let's do a deeper dive and see where we go. Okay? All right. The link is below for you, Earth sign. Don't forget about the live. And on Friday, I'll see you over there. Ta-da!